Set upon the cliffs, high above the Pacific Ocean below, there's a look at the majestic South Course at Torrey Pines, site of this edition of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. And Frank, this is such a beautiful golf course, but it's reachable, isn't it? It's open to the public.
Yeah, we just don't have enough great public venues, but this certainly is one, not just the prize to go out and play, but the fact that everybody's able to play. I learnt golf on a public golf course. I think just about every player that, sort of got to be a professional.
And not the start to the morning you're hoping for. That is into the bunker right of this first fairway. Tough spot for a second shot of the round from the sand at 1. That's going to be into one of the 2 bunkers that guard the sides of this first green. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. From about 8 feet. Safely in, well done. So despite hitting it in the bunker off the tee, it is a good 4 here at number 1. Yeah, this is a hole where a big drive can really get you down there, and that is a big one here at 2. So after that bomb of a drive, this is second to the par 4. Okay, no damage there. Back-to-back pars to get the round going. And that one continues over the back of the green, though it is going to be held up by the rough, so still doable from there. Yeah, good putt right there, and a third straight par to begin the round. Here we are now at the 490-yard par 4 fourth, the second longest of the challenging par 4s here at Torrey Pines. A good tee shot is essential. The par is a good score.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
So from the rough, his second here at the fourth.
I'm not quite sure that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And this doesn't look too complicated at all. I don't think he needs to give away the hole. This is pretty straight on.
Got it there, but not quite on target. So some very consistent play in the early going. 4 straight pars to begin his round. This par 4 fifth here at Torrey Pines South measures 454 yards. That's not overly long by today's standards. The key here is to keep your tee shot out of those fairway bunkers. If you do and you're in the fairway, you have a reasonable chance to get out of here with a birdie. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. From the fairway, Nota, this is second.
148 yards left to the hole. Pin is in the left back portion of the green.
Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection, poor execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone.
Everybody goes to the range and they all want to hit 300-yard short shots. But those little chip shots, they're just as important.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. So a drop shot right there, and now at 1 over par for the day. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Length will be an issue here, no question, as will the speed down that slope. But this is for an eagle. Yeah, I think he expected that to be a little quicker down the slope, but not too bad. Okay, a nice, easy birdie there. A chance to start over. Back to even par. Just what you want to do. Land it in the fairway, get a little bit of rollout, and that is a good shot. Now Nota his second from the fairway.
155 to the hole, coming off a birdie on the previous, looking for 2 in a row.
that's going to be into the bunker, and that is a very steep shot from there up to the green. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. Oh, that is right on the precipice of going down, but I do believe it's going to stay out. All right, so the par 4 7th a bit too tough as he'll walk away with a bogey 5. And this is going to be in the short grass just off to the left. A little short-sided here, left of the green for his second. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Disappointment there. That'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th, and he'll go out in 36. It's an even par front side. And that, not the way you want to follow up the birdie. It's into the bunker off the tee. Need to be careful not to take much, if any, sand here. His second to this par 4. Nah, coming out of the bunker, just couldn't get enough club head on the ball and comes up well short.
Just didn't figure that out well. It had to land that ball further up the green for it to go closer.
Just 5 feet left. And that's what these greens can do to you. They make you see things that just aren't there, and that one slides by. So a fairly uneven stretch going on here. Birdie on the previous hole, but that'll be forgotten now after the double bogey here. Boy, that one was coming in hot, and it winds up carrying over the back of the green. Now a second to this par 3. Yep, that's a good job right there. Don't overthink it. He didn't, and he'll come away with a par. That's up the left side.
That's a pretty good break there to finish up in the first cut. With that ball sitting up fairly well, a lot more options available.
Well, just off the fairway. Here's Noda.
146 yards left to the hole. Pin is on the front left part of the green.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that, in for a par. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Now a 7-footer. That's a good putt right there. That's a birdie, and it is back to 1 over now for the round.
Oh, that's a great tee shot. I know it doesn't count as a fairway hit, but when you're that far down there, the first cut is absolutely fine.
Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and it just skips a foot or so by. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. The 15th hole is up next, a par 4 at 480 yards. Not a whole lot to it. A tee shot of the fairway should leave you with a reasonable approach into a green with bunkers left and right. nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. "93 yards is the number as he sets for his second.
That's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
A look at birdie here at 15.
And these are the putts he hasn't been able to do much with all day. This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it, and he could surely use it.
Oh no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Disappointment there. That'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. Yeah, had to be careful with that one. Couldn't be too frisky, and that's not too bad. That, so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
Oh, I really like that tee shot. As for the second shot, it's about 90 yards.
This looks to be at least an extra club, maybe two clubs going way up that hill to the green.
In my book, that's a good shot. You can really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
Nope. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. No fairway here, this one in that rough. Well, that did carry the water, but it'll wind up in the left-hand bunker that brackets this 18th green. Not quite on in two. Here's the third from the greenside bunker. that ball just had a mind of its own there. No way to get it to stop, and it winds up in the water. So now after the drop, this is going to be his 5th shot into this par 5. Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, it's a 6 here at the last, and that will finish off a 2-over round of 74. So Frank, another round in the books, and that was an entertaining day at the golf course.
Rich, I still can't believe